It was raining when Emma ran through the crowded streets, her heels clicking desperately against the wet pavement. She had exactly 30 minutes before the gala began, and she was supposed to arrive with anyone, to avoid the pointed questions and judgmental stares that always followed her. Her phone vibrated again, no answer from her friend. Panic clawed at her chest. This was her chance to impress her boss, to secure the promotion she had worked so hard for, and now it seemed it would slip through her fingers. She ducked under a shop awning, catching her breath, and that's when she saw him. A stranger, tall, composed, with a sharp suit slightly damp from the rain. Emma's heart pounded, and without thinking, she approached him. "Excuse me," she said, her voice shaking. "I know this is crazy, but can you pretend to be my date for tonight? Please, just for a few hours. I'll explain everything later." The man raised an eyebrow, clearly amused, but he didn't dismiss her outright. "Pretend to be your date," he repeated. His tone was calm, almost magnetic, yet there was a subtle curiosity in his eyes. "You're asking a complete stranger to attend a gala with you." Emma swallowed hard. "I know it's insane, but I promise it's only for a few hours. I'll make it worth your while. I just really need your help." Something in her desperation struck him. Perhaps it was the honesty, or maybe the spark in her eyes. After a long pause, he nodded. "All right, I'll be your date, but I have one condition. You tell me the truth about everything tonight." She blinked in surprise but quickly nodded. "Deal." Little did she know, this stranger was none other than Alexander Drake, a billionaire CEO known for his ruthlessness in business and his ability to read people like open books. He had walked into countless high-profile events, but something about Emma, her vulnerability, her courage, captured his attention in a way he hadn't felt in years. The evening began with small talk and laughter, Emma pretending to relax while Alexander subtly guided her through the gala, warding off nosy acquaintances and curious eyes. At first, Emma's insecurities bubbled to the surface, her lack of experience with high society, her fears of being judged, but Alexander's presence was reassuring, not overbearing. He didn't try to overshadow her, he simply complemented her energy, making her feel confident in ways she hadn't felt before. As the night progressed, they faced unexpected challenges. A former colleague of Emma, jealous of her recent success, approached with pointed questions and subtle digs. Alexander handled it with effortless charm, diffusing tension without making her feel inferior. Later, a sudden mix-up with seating arrangements nearly left Emma stranded during a key presentation, but Alexander stepped in, creating an opportunity for her to shine and impress the executives. Through these moments, Emma noticed a side of him she hadn't expected, the warmth behind the sharp eyes, the subtle kindness behind his commanding presence. She realized that the man she had begged to pretend to be her date was not only compassionate, but also remarkably human, struggling with his own hidden loneliness despite his immense wealth and power. By the end of the gala, something had shifted. Emma and Alexander had shared quiet moments of genuine conversation, laughter, and even a few vulnerable confessions. She had faced her fears, stepped out of her comfort zone, and with his support, discovered an inner confidence she hadn't known existed. Alexander, in turn, had rediscovered the joy of connection, the thrill of unexpected companionship that wasn't transactional or strategic, but real and heartfelt. The night concluded with a quiet walk under the stars. Emma looked at him, grateful and slightly breathless. "Thank you for tonight. I couldn't have done it without you." Alexander smiled, a rare, unguarded smile that reached his eyes. "You didn't need me, Emma. You just needed to believe in yourself. I was just lucky enough to be there." In the days that followed, both returned to their lives, but the impact of that evening lingered. Emma pursued her dreams with newfound courage, and Alexander, inspired by her authenticity, began to seek more meaningful connections beyond the boardroom. And so, a chance encounter, a desperate plea, and a night of pretending became a turning point in both their lives, proving that sometimes, life's most profound moments arrive when we step into the unknown and allow ourselves to trust strangers, and in turn ourselves. Sparkles, if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to comment below and share your thoughts on Emma and Alexander's journey. Hit the like button, subscribe and turn on notifications for more inspiring and emotional stories here on Be Kind Souls. Remember, sometimes a little kindness and courage can change your life forever.